You're watching Fox 16 News at 9 with Donna Terrell, Kevin Kelly, Chief Meteorologist Troy Bridges, and Sports with David Rath.
With many businesses feeling the economic crunch, how patriotism is helping keep one business on top. That story's ahead on Fox 16.
Well, tomorrow is Flag Day, but with tough economic times, from high unemployment numbers to high gas prices, are folks in Arkansas feeling more or less patriotic than they were a year ago?
Very interesting question. Fox 16's Kelly Dudzick visited Arkansas's flagandbanner.com store in Little Rock to see how sales are doing in these difficult times. She joins us live. Kelly?
Well, Kevin, based here in Little Rock, this store ships all across the country thanks to the internet, and business is booming. Kerry McCoy at Arkansas's flagandbanner.com isn't feeling the economic crunch.
For some reason, the flag business never follows economic trends. Our sales are up 10%, if not 15%.
From just 1 year ago.
Patriotism is high. A lot of people, when things get bad, they turn to their church and they turn to the flag, and people are spending money on patriotism this year.
Janice Sanders keeps her flags flying at half-staff year-round at her North Little Rock home to honor our men and women serving overseas.
I vowed I was going to keep it this way until they all come home.
That includes her two nephews. Both are Air Force members preparing for their third tours of duty in Iraq.
They joined the Air Force knowing they probably would have to do some things that might not be what they'd want to do, but they are very patriotic, and they do their duty.
Sanders even takes her patriotism on the road with not just one, but two American flags on her car. And with some people driving less to save money on gas, McCoy is finding new customers. 20% of her business comes from the internet.
It's one of the reasons our business is growing, and you hear about it all the time in the newspaper, that internet sales are up, but retail store sales are down. And it is true with our business. Our internet is growing, and I think it's because people don't want to drive.
God bless the USA.
McCoy says going all out and decorating for Memorial Day, Flag Day, and the 4th of July is becoming more popular. So while flag sales are up, she's also selling more bunting. Live in the newsroom, Kelly Dudzick, Fox 16 News.
That is good news, especially in these difficult times. I'm curious, first of all, when displaying the flag, we all know that there are many rules that each and every one of us needs to follow, such as making sure it's lit at night, just one of many. But what about when it comes to flying it at half-staff?
We drove by Sanders' house and we thought, hey, that's strange, what's going on? Well, she tells me when she started doing that last year, her neighbors started asking her if that was okay. So she actually called the Secretary of State's office and found out that as long as you're flying a flag at half-staff on your own property, you're allowed to do it at any time. That decision's entirely left up to you.
Well, good for her for calling the Secretary's office.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Kelly. Appreciate it.
And here is the Fox 16 bottom line. Flag Day is always honored on June 14th. The day was first observed back in 1877, and Bernard Sagrand was the first man to start this tradition of designating a day for the American flag every year.
Fly it proudly, mañana.
Yes, yes, yes.